Listen. I just spent the last like 15 minutes laughing. You know, if you've been my channel, you know. Every once in a while, we get a mute episode. Profit was too strong. Hey there. This has been Keeping for Mental Health. If you were here for the previous episode, that one was completely mute because I didn't check off my monitors. Alright, listen. Just to reiterate what I was saying from the previous episode, we would be like children if an alien species did exist. Did you see the problem I have? I think it was for 2 episodes with that little guy. And all I had to do was lift him up with a little bit of alien tech and bring him over. No fuss, no muss. We would be probably not even children. We would be like pets. We'd be something in between, like we'd be like a golden retriever. You know, like they say golden retrievers are smart, like 9-year-olds. But
good day, old chap. I was wondering if
Praise
I might
Nancy.
have a bit of a...
He's the one that muted my tongue.
The rain in Spain falls mainly
beyond the plains. Clap alien cheeks.
Don't believe that's it.
Bloody HQ, eh? Always mixing us up. Give me a sec, will ya? The taste of beef is somewhat brief.
Fool. Her Majesty only uses true rhymes. Try again.
Okay.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Exactly, that's proper.
Sorry. Do try again, though.
The lone heron is ripe for the plucking.
Excellent. If a tad
Really?
enthusiastic.
Really? We're gonna cosplay 007?
What?
Now we're after a government minister who's been trading...
You know, speaking of 007, I think at this point they need to off that fool. I think that'll be the best shit they could ever do. Like, if they come up with a movie, they actually call it 007. Like, they go with the whole full Daniel Craig shit, right? And, like, 10 minutes into the intro, somebody just murks him. We go to his funeral. 009. Goth girl, big titties. I'm just saying, I'm putting it out there. Satire and jokes, keeping that in mind.
tickets with the Soviets. If we don't
But for
take
real.
them out, their navy might catch...
Like, listen. I remember the first time I saw a 007 movie, it was my parents, my mom, that introduced me to it. Because, like, growing up, back in the day, Telemundo was not owned by, like, the big conglomeration it was now. It used to be like a little local conglomeration of people trying to keep the Hispanic TV community alive. That being said, every once in a while, they would, like, air bootleg movies that they either dubbed, or you clearly knew that they dubbed. Like, this is back in, like, 91, 92. They dubbed from, like, Hispanic dubs or anything. So you would get, like, India Maria, you would get Chespirito, you would get, like, some 007 shit. A lot of Disney movies. I remember watching, like, The Little Mermaid in Spanish when it was, like, I don't even want to say it, because it might be copyrighted, right? But it was, like, the first time, I saw 007. And in Spanish, my mom made a joke. Because in Spanish, they're called, you know how we call them action movies in English? I guess the word or the colloquialism they used is like, las películas de los hombres de hule. Which translates to, it's the movies of the man made out of rubber. So as a kid, that's the way I was referred to, right? Because in my mom's logic, you know, she grew up watching this stuff in El Salvador, right? So it was American TV coming over there, and then she rewatched it here. But to them it was ridiculous, because like nothing would happen to these men. They would be like made out of bullets. Keep in mind, there was a war zone going on at that time in El Salvador, and they were passing 007 movies. You know, so it was messed up to them, because like these Americans were like made out of rubber. They would like explosions happening, M16s, and they just come out like just all sweaty, just like. So it's like,
within 20 years.
I could never take them serious.
Wow, sounds terrible. So I'm looking for a minister. Man, that's something I don't say every day.
Our informant will call the phone box near the Parliament House bridge in 1 minute. On your horse, old chap.
Informant? What am I doing? I didn't pay attention because of the stories. Anansi, you preparing me again. You gave me that silver tongue this week. What am I supposed to do? So I'm just supposed to be here? Somebody calls Markham, right? What am I doing? Am I supposed to call? Oh!
I'm a bit of a twitcher. Don't suppose you've got any news for me? Yeah, the lone heron is ripe for the plucking. Right, that sucks.
Excellent. The intended target has left Parliament House and is heading for the Soviet Embassy. Eliminate only upon arrival at the embassy. I repeat, eliminate the target only once it has reached the Soviet Embassy.
I got you, I got you. Alright, let's fix our hat. Because it seems like they actually want us to do shit. What am I supposed to do? Map. So this guy's close, right? He should be right here. So what am I supposed to do with this guy? Just read his mind, maybe? Cortex guy.
Politics, who needs it? Politics, who needs it? Now, fashion design, that's a scene worth watching.
I might have to switch out to somebody else at some point. How far away are these targets? Nah, I can get this fool. Who? My man, can you run? You can't run as a human. See how limited we are as humans? We little monkeys.
Those Soviets are so groovy and intense. I'd tell them my secrets in a heartbeat.
For real, lady? You be dropping panties like that. I don't trust you. No, I'm just kidding. You know what? Every country, because like we get used to our own accents, people, you enjoy other people's accents.
I wonder what the Soviets are wearing this. I wonder what the Soviets are wearing this spring. I do hope they have a ball at their embassy.
No.
I'd love to see their new fall line of babushka wraps and potato sack dresses.
I want you. Thank you.
Yes, what is it?
Thank you. Ha 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 ha. See, this is what I'm saying. You'll be like children to them. You know what? In a weird way, I think this game comedically solves the Fermi paradox. Hear me out. This guy looks shady as hell. Tell me this is it.
I claim diplomatic immunity.
Okay. Let's go. Yeah, I told you he looked shady. My man, I'm gonna follow you. Where's the embassy? Once you get to the embassy, I gotta murk you, right? My man, did you just get hit by a car? I'm not supposed to protect you. Why are you backtracking?
Intimidated by the likes of you?
I'm not intimidating you. My man, you was making up stories. Don't get murked, don't get murked, don't get murked.
I claim diplomatic immunity.
I know you do, I know you do. Get inside there. Got you. That was a fun mission to get started. Listen. I've been gay for like 2-3 weeks, so like, you know what happens. I don't know how to act right. That's why the previous episode ended up mute. Alright, that and the prophet is strong. See, today is strawberry cough. They're getting out of holy water. By the way, you think I wouldn't get the hat? And I got these little new... I don't know if you guys can see them. Because I can't, headphone over the hat. Alright. How are we doing with our gene blender? That's the problem with the gene blender. I can only check it if I go to like my ship. I want to be able to check, you know what? Let's go back to Under the Sea for a minute. Oh, which one haven't we used? Because these ones are just colored, right? You know what? That looks pimpy.
What's that fancy goal?
Thank you. Okay, so Gene Blender, I have to start. I forgot what I'm not body snatching, right? I'm cortex scanning. But they should count, right?
My word.
They want...
Hands off!
Stop screaming!
I really have never played with all Where's your holy water? Me too, I'm wondering that too. Give me that brain. Hopefully this is adding up, because I'm gonna go check the Gene Blender in a second. Alright. Where is my nearest ship? Oh, there's one inside? Oh, there's one right here. Okay. Hello. Let's go check my Gene Blender. Cold saucer? Thank you. Alright, let's check the Gene Blender. How many brains does it take? Hippies, cops, soldiers. Not KGB? Not KGB? Not KGB in this level? I just did all that for nothing? What am I supposed to be doing in this level? Secret agent, cops, and soldiers. So the KGB doesn't matter in the, at least for what I'm needing it for. I gotta go fuck with the queen. We're gonna go fuck with the queen. Give me one moment. We're gonna get into the thingy. Look at our map. Where was this area? Right here. So we're gonna go land over here. See, this is what happens. This is what happens. I'm looking for Parliament, right? I'm looking for Big Ben area. Oh, there it is. So Big Ben's over there. We are heading over here. Should be somewhere to park here. Ah, somewhere to park here. Okay, Len, my man. The fear on tech's too strong. First person we see, we grab it. Okay, clean snatch. We're not making that joke. Okay, now we gotta go find some agents. You're not giving me any info?
Mine says Peter. Perhaps I should start a petition to send
There's a cop, right?
Lips. They are positively sinful.
Put that back.
Nice, see? We can play nice. This is Parliament, right? So if there's gonna be little agents, it's gonna be here. Why is my man selling little Russian dolls? Are you a secret agent or are you a cop? Thank you. See, you guys look, I don't know how to tell regular British people from, like, secret agent British people. This is becoming a problem. Show me your teeth, people. I'm assuming some of you have health care. It should be the secret agent people, right? call the cops.
Scotland Yard here. State your emergency.
Never heard of someone called Sherlock Holmes?
Why, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Good to hear from you.
Something's up, something's up. Nobody noticed that. See, women get away with everything. I'm telling you. Oh, you know what? I was reading about that crap. I don't know how I went to a little tiny rabbit hole about whether the gangs of New York, you know, the movie, like how accurate was it? You know, like just for the shits and giggles. And apparently, man, they weren't kidding. There was like a huge, like, I'm not gonna say problem because to me back in those days it had to be survival. But there was definitely something to be said about women gangs. They were far more organized than male gangs. They definitely dealt with crimes that completely went unnoticed. Sometimes, like, they could go for years, like criminal rings. Nope. You don't see anything, man. I just need your bronze. Thank you. Can you not?
Don't you go back where you came from? You nefarious cat.
Oh, I gotta hear you guys talk. Some fur on touch you do, right? Thank you. My mates, hello. I was wondering if you want to donate.
Let's go.
Thank you. Alright, let's go check. Because I want to make sure I'm not doing this shit for nothing. All of this is towards making the ship stronger.
This British super spy, out of the way.
Wait, where are you? I heard you. I can hear your pew-pews. Did you fall down somewhere? My man, are you falling and you can't get up? Okay. Let's get our bearings. Okay, so my ship's that way. Is this a KGB radio? Cabrones, why you guys have a KGB right next to Parliament and yo motherfuckers not saying anything? That's another thing. I've talked about this before. Personally, hear me out. I'm gonna have that tiny old man red situation again. Get the lights going, get it spooky. That's why I got that conspiracy hat. Let me get the morning hair going. Alright, so hear me out. I think the Fermi paradox and the idea of great filters are both excellent ideas as to how we solve both the lack of life or the lack of life signaling in a way that we can perceive. Because there's also the dark forest theory. But I think do the theories of the great filters having come out of physics heavy influenced philosophy, most people only think of great filters as stuff that has to pertain to technology. You know, like we're looking at stuff like being able to harness 100% of the power of the Earth, then 100% of the power of a star. Once we get 100% of the power of a galaxy, then there's other people that think about it in different terms, such as nano manipulation. Can we get to the point where we can actually manipulate stuff past the Planck length, to the point where we can actually create our own, basically engineered materials, engineered elements, molecular structures way beyond what we're capable of right now. So that's the way we always think about great filters. But I add the fact that the idea of great filters is something that has to be persistent. But there might be other filters, such as social filters. Because I talked about this before. Almost every instance of life we've seen, even heavily isolated life, like life at volcanic vents, like in the Mariana Trench and everything, it has a very cyclical cycle where one life leads to death that feeds another life. It has to be a cyclical cycle up until us. We are not self-regulating both as a society and in our productions. Can you imagine a world where corporations had to explain to us how their products were going to be reintegrated into the earth before they put them out? Like, yes, you can make cars, but part of your car design has to be how this is going to be recycled, all the way down to whether you're going to use these parts again in the factory, or these are parts that can be recycled, these are not, from the beginning stages. We need to figure out a way to close the social loops. And this part can't be done by tech. It has to be done by self-social regulations at a much grander level. So I argue that one of the great filters is global social self-regulation. Now, how do we achieve that? I offer no solutions, because we've tried religion, we've tried politics. I think the best argument I've seen for this is the one I think one of the NASA astronauts made, that anytime a world leader gets elected, they should send them into outer space. So they have what's called the fully observable effect. Like seeing the Earth from that scale where lines don't matter, political stuff don't matter. From the experiences I've read and I've heard and I've seen interviews of, it's life-changing. And I think people that get to that point to wield that power should have that experience. Because certain stuff, I hate to say it, but certain filters that we're going to face in order to grow as a type 1 society, you can't solve through tech. You can't breathe out years of hatred through tech. I don't give a fuck how much mind chip you, Twitter mofo wants to implant in your head. There's certain social shit you can't. It has to be done through us either coming to terms, healing, or addressing this stuff at a social level. How it gets done, I have no fucking idea. But I know if somebody doesn't say something about it, it's never going to get addressed. Some of these social filters can't be. Some of these great filters will not be defeatable, or breakthroughs will happen through tech. Because, there's other great social filters we haven't even thought about. Like, for example, what if the evolution in other planets did not come? There are other forms of intelligence in our planet that could be argued are far more intelligent to us from a social standing. From a biological curiosity from another alien species. Because, imagine if insects were the predominant form, or what we consider insect life, in another planet, and they came here. Maybe they wouldn't want to talk to us. Maybe they wouldn't want to talk to ants. Ants have been living here for how many million years? Fucking survivors. If anybody has mastered this planet, it has been like insect life. Let's talk about fungus life. How do we know that life from another planetary standpoint, consciousness, hasn't already visited? They just didn't want to fucking talk to us. How do we know they haven't talked to fucking dolphins? You think those motherfuckers don't think? I'm just saying. That's why I got the hat. Let's go. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, we're getting my ship. Gotta check the gene blender. I see you over there, ship. Right next to the police station. Of course. Of course. Okay, tell me this shit's blending. See, it's not going. Is it because I gotta track it? Track recipe. So it's tracking it now, right? Hippies, cops, and soldiers. So the secret agents don't count? Who do the secret agents count for here, though? For body snatching. So I gotta body snatch secret agents. Cops, soldiers, do whatever. Secret agents, body snatched. Secret agents, body snatch. Everybody else, brains.
What's that?
I always forget I can use this, right? Hey, come over here. You guys are fine. Tripping balls. Alright, what were we doing? This Gene Blender, I think I'm gonna have to do it off camera because it's taking too much. I need to go try that fucking mission that I'm stuck in. I'm just afraid. I need to go fucking eat breakfast. That's what I need to do. Probably gonna leave this episode. Getting too old man ranty. The conspiracy has been affecting me now. There is no more shit to do here, right? Fuck it. Why are you unveiling? Can you imagine being that person? You're just out there, some dick. We're gonna go do this odd job. I think it's an odd job. What is this? I can't do anything. Oh, it's a landing site, I think. So we gotta go find another landing site and come back to that. Damn it, the other one's hella far. No, it's not that far.
Is it the old Bill?
Where is it? I can see it over there. Alright, rooftop to rooftop. I'll do my outro. Alright, as always, I'm Bruce Wayne. And this has been Gaming for Mental Health. Listen, wherever you are in your mental health journey, have some fun. Explore some theories. Write them down. Consider it science fiction. It's all part of the journaling. It's all part of, exploring your mental health. Like, I think sometimes, because of, new social norms, or, people trying to stick to social norms, we've lost a lot of creativity, I was talking to another YouTube creator on Discord about the difference in old school YouTube and new school YouTube. And again, I'm a new creator to all that shit. And I saw a viewer for a long time. I do remember when stuff used to be more... I don't want to use the word family friendly because a lot of stuff used to still be family friendly. But there was this room for, Joji. Pinkman, shut the fuck up. There was a lot of room for quirky creative. I wouldn't even call it quirky. There was a lot more creative process being in it, But nowadays, if you ever go incognito to check your channel or stuff like that, how many corporations are on there? YouTube is TV for some people. Like the old school TV that you used to think about that we were supposed to run away from. For some people, it looks like that. For other people, it doesn't. So, yeah. I'm at a weird loss with that, but don't lose your creativity. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't fit social norms. It's okay to have these ideas. Write them down. Get a story written. Sometimes your journaling prompt doesn't have to be, oh, let me explore my trauma. You know what? I was thinking about alien cheeks today. I had this story about this freaking man who was a alien. And did, you know what? Get it out there. It's fine. I have this book that I buy. This one's an old one. But I get a few every once in a while. And it has this weird little prompts, draw us. What would an astronaut have for breakfast? A book cover for a book you've never read. A spring thaw. It just gives you weird prompts. That's all I'm saying. Have that creativity outlet, If you have those thoughts, use them for something positive. It's not all mental health. It's not always about let me explore my trauma, shadow. No. If you have some creative outlets, use it. This is multifaceted. Accept and explore your facets. Alright, till next time, I'm gonna get breakfast. Peace.